70% of new prospectors quit after their third trip empty-handed and, frankly, it's a shame. But here's the kicker. The problem isn't bad luck. It's 3 rookie mistakes you can absolutely fix before your next pan hits the water. Trust me on this. I've been prospecting creeks from California to Carolina for 12 seasons now, and the gold I am still finding today often sits in the very spots beginners walk right past, completely oblivious. It's frustrating to see, but it doesn't have to be your story. All right, let's skip the pleasantries and get right to the good stuff, shall we? We're going to dig straight into the errors that are likely draining your pan and, more importantly, the quick, actionable fixes that will start filling it. No fluff, just solid, gold-finding advice. Because, who wants to waste a beautiful day out in the wilderness, only to come home with nothing but sore muscles and an empty pan? Not you, that's for sure.
Mistake 1: skipping the paperwork pan. This is a big one, folks, and it's probably the most common. Most newcomers, full of enthusiasm and dreams of nuggets, just storm the river without doing their homework. They don't bother checking if they're on claimed land or, even worse, inside a mineral-closed state or national park. One shovel in the wrong spot, and suddenly you're not just waving goodbye to your prospecting rights, you might be waving goodbye to your gear, facing hefty fines, or even worse. Ignorance isn't bliss when it comes to land ownership. It's a quick ticket to trouble. You've got to understand that mineral rights are serious business, and violating them can turn a fun day into a legal nightmare. Why risk losing your hard-earned equipment, your vehicle, or even facing jail time, all for a few minutes of neglected research? Fix. This one's easy, and it takes less time than brewing your morning coffee. Before you even think about loading up the truck, pull up your state's interactive claims map on your phone or computer. The Bureau of Land Management (BLM) and most state geology departments offer these maps, and they're invaluable. Toggle on the active layer. If your chosen creek or river stretch suddenly turns pink, red, or any other warning color, that means it's claimed. Simple as that. Pivot to the next public, unclaimed stretch. And here's a pro tip. Download the free map offline before you head out. Dead zones happen, and you don't want to be guessing about legality when you're miles from cell service. 5 minutes of screen time at home absolutely beats a day of fines, confiscations, or an awkward conversation with a very unhappy claim owner. Remember, knowing where you can legally prospect is just as important as knowing how to prospect.
Mistake 2: ignoring the black sand GPS. Alright, let's talk about that dark, heavy stuff in your pan. I've seen it countless times. Beginners treat that dark streak like trash, give their pan an extra hard swirl, and toss it, effectively walking away from a natural breadcrumb trail leading straight to gold. This is a huge mistake. Black sand isn't just dirt. It's a concentration of heavy minerals, primarily magnetite and hematite. And here's the crucial part: black sand is heavy, but gold is even heavier. We're talking about specific gravity here. Gold is roughly 19 times denser than water, while typical black sands are around 5 times denser. So, where one concentrates, the other absolutely drops, settling to the very bottom. That dark band is your natural in-situ GPS pointing you to the pay streak. Fix: the moment you spot that telltale espresso-colored band forming in your pan, slow your swirl. This isn't the time for aggressive washing. Gently pan down, using less water and a slower motion, until that black sand forms a distinct crescent shape at the bottom of your pan. Now, here's the magic trick. Hold your pan almost level, then tap the side, firmly but not violently, a few times. What happens? The heavier gold, which has been hiding beneath the black sand, will literally pop into view, shimmering on top of that dark crescent. It's a beautiful sight. Once you find that color, you've found your bullseye. Work that exact spot, expanding your digging to a 2-foot radius around where you found it. You have just located a potential pay streak without needing any fancy electronic gadgetry, just your pan and a keen eye. Don't discard that black sand too quickly. It's a gold magnet.
Mistake 3: babying the pan. This mistake is all about technique, or rather, the lack of confidence in it. Newcomers often give their pan light, timid flicks and gentle shakes, thinking they're being careful. But what this actually does is create a blonde cap, a layer of lighter, finer material that settles on top of any flat gold flakes. It effectively hides your treasure. Timid shaking is precisely why so many rookies finish a clean pawn, convinced there's nothing there, and still go home completely skunked. Gold, especially fine gold, needs a bit of persuasion to separate from the lighter material. It needs turbulence to stratify properly. Fix, you need to get assertive with that pan. Think of it like you're flipping a pancake, or maybe even shaking a stubborn ketchup bottle. Snap your wrist with purpose. After each pour of water and subsequent wash, give the pan 3 firm, deliberate shakes. This turbulence isn't just sloshing water around. It's actively driving the heavier gold particles down to the riffle floor, allowing them to settle beneath the lighter sands and gravels. It's the physics of specific gravity in action. Now, I know it feels counterintuitive at first, like you're going to lose everything. So, here is how you build confidence. Practice at home with cheap lead shot or even small BBS in a sandbox or a tub of dirt. Pan them out and really focus on that vigorous shaking technique. When you can consistently save every single piece of lead shot, retrieving it cleanly from your practice pan, then you're truly ready for the creek. You lines have the muscle memory and the confidence to shake that pan like it owes you money, and trust me, it'll pay you back.
Welcome to my channel, where you'll find over 2,000 videos on geology, geochemistry, AI, and many other subjects. If you like what you see, help us grow by subscribing, liking, and sharing this channel.
I think these videos are brilliant, and I'm sure you will like them too. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to click the notification bell.